Did you know that ancient Egypt once had African pharaohs who ruled over the Nile, and even conquered Egypt itself? This is the story of a forgotten superpower, a kingdom that rose from the deserts of Sudan, challenged mighty empires, and left behind pyramids older than many in Egypt. Welcome to the Lost Kingdom of Kush, Africa's forgotten pharaohs. Thousands of years ago, along the southern Nile, there lived a powerful civilization known as Kush. While Egypt became famous for its pyramids and pharaohs, Kush grew quietly in its shadow-building cities, temples, and a culture that was deeply connected to the river. Kush was rich in gold, iron, trade, and warriors. Egypt called it Taseti, the land of the Babikas. Kushite archers were so skilled that Egyptian soldiers feared them. For centuries, Egypt and Kush were like two brosy, sometimes friends, sometimes enemies. Egypt traded with Kush for gold and ivory. But when Egypt grew strong, it tried to control Kush. Yet Kush always rose back, rebuilding stronger than before. What Egypt didn't know was that one day Kush would conquer them. Around 750 BCE, the Kushite king Pi led an army north and captured Egypt. He didn't loot it, he didn't destroy it. He restored temples, protected Egyptian traditions, and presented himself as the rightful pharaoh. This began the 25th dynasty, known as the Dynasty of the Black Pharaohs. Kings like Piashobaka and Taharka ruled Egypt with wisdom and strength. Taharka especially is remembered as a warrior king. He fought the Assyrian Empire, one of the strongest powers of the ancient world. Even when outnumbered, he refused to surrender. For nearly 100 years, Kushite pharaohs ruled both Kushan, Egypt, uniting the Nile Valley. But powerful enemies were closing in. The Assyrians launched deadly attacks from the north. Their iron weapons, siege machines, and massive armies pushed the Kushite pharaohs out of Egypt. Though they lost Egypt, Kush itself remained strong. The kingdom moved its capital to Meroë, a city filled with iron workshops, huge temples, and pyramids, unlike anywhere else in the world. Meroë became the heart of Kush for the next 600 years. It was known as the City of Iron because of its huge metal industry. The land of queens, where powerful queens called Kandakes ruled, a trading hub connecting Africa, Arabia, and the Mediterranean, and a land of pyramids, smaller but more numerous than Egypt's. One of the most famous queens, Amanirenas, fought the Roman Emperor Antoine. When Rome tried to take control of Nubia, she marched north, destroyed Roman outposts, and forced Emperor Augustus to sign a peace treaty. Kush is one of the very few kingdoms in history that defeated Rome. After centuries of greatness, Kush slowly faded. Trade routes changed. The land became difficult to farm, and new powers rose around them. By around 350 CE, the kingdom was gone, but its monuments, especially the pyramids. Today, Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt. Most people just don't know it. Kush was not a small tribe. It was a mighty African empire with kings, queens, pyramids, warriors, scholars, and a culture that shaped world history. It is a story of strength, pride, courage, and a reminder that Africa has always been a cradle of civilization. If you enjoyed discovering the Lost Kingdom of Kush, subscribe for more hidden histories, ancient mysteries, and forgotten worlds.